think we're live. Let's see, are we? Refresh. Okay, let's see. Is audio working? Okay. Audio sounds good. Gonna send out a tweet and then we're gonna get started. What's up? Good, good. How are you doing? I was trying to read through some of the docs yesterday for Sudoswap. This is gonna be a fun one. I think it's gonna be a little harder than I expected, but that's fine. Um, okay, so yeah, sorry, go on. I doubt it because this just came out like a month ago. Yeah, so I doubt. Here, let me. I mean, it's worth checking. Dude, abstractions. Uh, where's NFT? No, unfortunately not. I think we're we're going through this raw. And this is a classic like looked on Dune to see like, oh, did someone look into this? And it's like someone did a volume analysis, so that's something. But I think it'll be fun. So I was making some notes on what would be fun. It'd be cool, I think, just to have something where it's like you put in like the NFT contract address and it just pulls up like its pools and like the liquidity ticks across pools. Um, would probably be fun to get through in this one session. Um, but their pricing is a lot more complicated. So if we can figure out their pricing, then we can get into like simulating swaps and stuff. But anyways, I'm just gonna go through this from scratch so we can all get a basic understanding. Uh, oh, all right. I'll switch to mainnet. This should be on their AMM. Or is this just their OTC? I get so confused between what's their OTC versus their AMMs. Okay, I think this one's okay. All right. I remember how this works now. So Sudoswap was originally built OTC on 0x, like on top of 0x, um, where they had like the batch swap thing, basically what I think we see as standard now from like Genie or Gem. Um, and then they just released the NFT AMM on top of that, which I think is also included in like what we see here as across their collections. So like these ones that are like 5 ETH or 2 ETH or whatnot, I think might just be their own listings on OTC and not through AMM. I'm not sure. Oh, trade. Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Okay, I think each of these icons are their own NFT pools. All right, let me explain what I know about this protocol, and then we can work from there. If you hear squeaking, my dog's in the background. Um, okay, so basically, this blog post, I'll put it in the chat, explains pretty well what uh, Sudoswap was trying to do, right? So, like, instead of using the constant product invariant that Uniswap uses to like kind of put things on a curve where like as liquidity of one side starts falling too low, then the pricing goes to infinity, which is like kind of what NFTX uses for like their price invariance. And anyone who doesn't know what NFTX is, it's basically like you put NFTs into a vault that are represented by an ERC20 token, and then you can just use that to kind of buy in and out discretely. So it's like a discrete product invariant pricing curve, but because of that, like depending on like the liquidity depth of the pool, the slippage can get like really, really high. Because moving discretely is a lot. It's a lot more than moving continuously. In this case, they have like 1,700 items in the pool, so I don't know if that argument still holds for. Yeah, right. Oh, I have no maladies. Yeah, I think so. So like, I wish I could simulate, but like buy max with slippage. That doesn't tell me how much slippage. But like, what is that? If I'm buying 8 of them, they were priced at 0.991. So what is 0.991 times 8? And I'm being quoted 8.273. So 8.273 minus. Oh, what number was it showing? 7. 7.92. 8.2. So like that's still like decent slippage. 4% slippage. For buying 8. Oh yeah, exactly. I'm like this is like very like the simulation that what's this guy's name? Xerox Mons was talking about here is just like with like 10 NFTs in the pool. So even with 1,700, slippage is still like 4%, which is around what like Sudoswap was touting. Sudoswap basically it's like, all right, so you can put NFTs into a pool, but you basically get to choose if it's linear or exponential pricing, right? So for each NFT that's bought, it can either move like 10% for each NFT, or you can set it to be like move by 0.1 ETH for each NFT, right? So you control basically directly what the slippage is. So like the slippage is going to be constant across the whole pool that you like, assuming you're the only one that's put NFTs in the pool. The slippage is going to be constant because you've defined it as like, oh, only want 0.1 ETH delta for each NFT bought or sold. And in this simulation, they're going with a 1.1 multiplier. So that's kind of how they're getting around the invariant slippage issue. And it operates the same way that like Uniswap v3 does. In terms of like, okay, here's one of the things we need to figure out is like v3. I think you get a different pool based on like whatever fee you choose, right? So like there's multiple like USDC ETH pools because they're set at different fees. Wait, where's info? I forgot what page analytics is on. This one. All right. All right. So pools, yeah, there's like completely different pools based on like the fee percent you set. So in this case, like if I have Milady pool where I put in 10 Miladies at a 0.1 ETH delta, and then someone else creates a 10 Milady pool that uses like a 1.1 multiplier delta, then those probably don't sit in the same pool, is my assumption. And so then it's up to the router to go across those pools. I don't know if there's some fancy way where you can still put all NFTs in the same pool. I don't think so, but that's the working assumption. Um, Anyone have questions so far? I think we're good. Again, this just came out a month ago, so it's fairly new tech. I'm very excited by it. Let's see. How do we want to start this? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, the closest thing you have is like NFTX basically, or like what is it, NFT 20? NFT 20, does that still exist? Oh yeah, they're still around. I think. Farm. Okay. They have they have significantly less liquidity than um NFTX. So it looks like it's basically just routing. You basically have only NFTX that's like a native AMM, I would say. All right, let's. All right, my ambition was be able to compare cross pseudo and NFTX, but I don't know if we'll get there. So let's just figure out the pools for now. This is on mainnet. Is it decoded? I hope it's decoded. Hello, Dune. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh wait. Oh, pseudo AM. Okay, it's here. Um. Cool. All right. Let's just go through the docs. Okay. So you have pair types. Token pair is either ETH or NFT pair is NFT to NFT. Wait. You know, let's just go to the contracts. Pair factory. Why do the curves have contracts? All right, interface, validations, get by info. All right, that's just for the router. Oh, it's just a library. All right. Oh, no, that's not it. We need to go down. Contract. Okay, I think it's just logic. Yeah, all right. Cool. That's just math. We probably don't need the math. All right. Create pair ETH. All right. So you can either create pair using an ETH or with the ERC20. So receive assets, traverse. Okay. Right, so you select the bonding curve as an address. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can figure out. Oh wait, I want the pair contracts. Create pair. Uh, internals. Great. Oh, is there a pair contract not verified? Uh oh. Wait a minute. Please be verified. Initialize, choose the curve, fee, swap tokens for NFTs. These tokens, okay, that makes sense. Where is my ad for liquidity? Okay. So even more different than Uniswap than I thought. It looks like, oh man, all right. So you create your own pool as a pair. Everyone just manages their own pair. So I think even if Dobie and I both put 10 Milady NFTs into the same um same delta, like both using linear curve at 0.1 ETH, they would still sit in two different pools. I don't think the pools are actually aggregate because I don't see a way. All right, let's see. Like, yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's see. Hmm. Oh, that's not helpful. All right, time to struggle. Let's just get everything we might need. We'll probably need this. We'll probably need this. Don't know what that is yet. Those tokens is pair drawing status. Does their router not have any events? Really? Okay, which one was the router? Was this the router? That's the factory. That's the pair. Pair router. Oh lord, the router has no events. Okay. Uh this is pain. Why? Why? Why do they not have they hate data analysts. That's okay. Sudoswap, if you're listening, if you have a router, please include events on it so that we don't have to track all of these function calls. Uh, that'd be nice. All right, fuck it. Okay, cool. Good start. Good start. So have people only created ETH pairs? Is that what I'm seeing here? That's the pair factory transactions. ETH pair, ETH pair, ETH pair. I wish there was a way to filter by method on Etherscan. That would be nice. Okay, let's. Where's the GitHub? Let's clone that. All right, we're gonna be here for a while today. Yes, open Visual Studio Code. Source. Hair Factory. Come on, debugger, load in. No. Okay, my extensions are loading. Let me just close these for now. Okay, function signatures. Where's create pair? Just to be sure, I'll let that run. All right, so no ERC20 pairs. Good thing we checked that off the box. All right. Yeah. Or where's success? What? Oh, it's call success here. All right. Oh, right, because it's a call table, not the transactions table. Yeah. Yeah. So wait, you can deposit into the pool. Hold on. Oh wait, this isn't on my screen. Deposit. It's from the factory. Okay. So you deposit from the factory, not not from the pair created. Um okay. That makes sense. So you would deposit to is recipient the pair? Yeah. Why do they call it recipient? Why don't they just call it the pair? Um all right. So, what have we learned so far? We've learned that deposits to pair recipient from factory only. But there's no withdraw. Am I saying that right? Deposit ERC20, deposit NFT, withdraw. These are fees. What about the pair? Let's go to pair ETH and let's look at the function signatures here. Withdraw ETH, withdraw ERC20. How do you take your NFTs out? Oops. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So the owner of the pair can withdraw all of the ETH. Wait, okay, the owner is the person who created it, right? Hold on, where's owner set? Yeah, okay, it's the person who deployed the contract because they're using ownable modifier, assuming. Emergency guard. Ownable, yeah. Which this should just be the creator. Yeah, okay. I have so many questions. All right. So we don't know questions list. How to withdraw liquidity you deposited. Why is because like if I've deposited NFTs into this pool and someone swapped those NFTs, the ETH is in there. How do I get my ETH? Which means deposit ETH should be owner only as well, right? Otherwise, this doesn't make sense. Am I tripping? Deposit. Like, there's no check here that deposit, like that's the owner depositing NFTs. So anyone can deposit. All right, you know, let's just, we're spending too long in the data there. So we have the pairs. So we have the NFT address, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, that has to be NFT address. Delta 0. Why would someone put delta 0? Okay, hold on. Exponential curve is 0x432. All right. Linear curve is 5.8. All right. So let's just start working through this. So NFT as NFT contract address. Case when bonding curve equals 5, 6. Oh, I'm on the wrong Zoom account. All right, I'm gonna have to restart the Zoom in a bit. Then linear bonding else exponential bonding as pricing type. We want delta divide by, oh, what do we think? How many decimals is delta here? Man, why does no one say... Alright, let's just assume that it's 10 for now, or 9. It's delta. Alright, what's pool type? Pool type... NFT, token NFT or trade. So, case 1. Pool type equals 1, then NFT. Pool type equals 2, then... Oh, this is wrong. Token NFT trade, okay. Else trade as pool type. Oops. Okay, that's pool type. Curve, NFT address, asset recipient, I'll worry about later. Spot price. So prices is probably where the ticks start, right? So spot price divided by, this is 15. Spot price. So this is where things start at, which makes sense. All right. NFT IDs, let's put that in the back. And we'll do output. Oh, we can just keep that as output. Pair. Yada, yada, yada. All right. Rest doesn't matter to us, I don't think, but we'll keep block time. I feel like this should be quite a few more decimals. TBD, how many decimals? Okay, let's do Sudoswap and exploration. So, how do we want to do this? Well, let's look at deposits. So this isn't helpful. This isn't helpful. Let's comment this out. Deposit exploration. Or actually, let's do pairs created as select all from okay, we know recipient is the pair. So let's see, what's a good way? Oh, hold on 1 second. Let's do something I need to check. I think we had an asset recipient on here. Is that the person who created the pair? Let's see. So 00, okay, asset recipient is the one who created the pair. Creator. Address. Okay. So here we have this recipient is okay. All right. Let's join Ethereum.transactions as transaction.hash equals dot call transaction. Wait, is it call transaction hash? Yes. and where call success. So if we take this NFT deposits as select all from created PC left join deposits MD on PC dot let's do project address IDs as NFTs recipient as pair address on PC.pair, pair address equals nd.pair address, where nd dot let's just do pair address is not null. Oh no. Asset owner is not creator. Because why do we have so many zero null addresses? Okay. Oh, and we need depositor. Transaction dot from as depositor address. Okay, let's do this. Left join dot transactions. This is getting expensive. Create equals create dot call transaction hash. Where success? Yeah. Okay. Transaction dot from. So let's do where pair address is not null and PC dot what did I call it? Creator address equals deposit dot depositor address. So first of all, how many people? Okay. So there are people who deposit, who are the creators who deposit into the pool. Is there anyone who's not the creator that deposit into a pool? Okay, so uh-oh. Hold on. Make sure this is still all working. Gotta start the Zoom up again, get people in here. Okay, so we know. So what have we learned? We've learned that there's no ECR20 pairs. That what's important? Asset recipient is not equal owner. We've learned that no one has deposited NFTs that isn't the owner of the pool, which makes sense since Only owner can withdraw ETH. Okay, so we've looked at those questions. We know that this is fine, so I don't need this and. I think next good step would be to add a parameter where let me make sure no one's waiting here. And NFT address. So what is the milady is here. Let's add default value. Text is just fine. I forget how I usually do this. Nope, that's not the right one. Let's do here. Here we go. Let's call it NFT. Oh no. And the reason I was looking at a previous query to copy this over is just because I forgot how to take out the /x, basically. So this is here. We want where this is equal, and we want where this is equal. So now we're basically getting all pairs and deposits for just the milady contract, which looks like it's a bonding, and there are a few deposits. Okay. Is it all on the same pair? Wait a minute. So people, there's 3 pairs. The creators are all different. The spot prices are different. Okay, all right, here we go. Now we gotta start putting this together. So what do we need? We don't care about... Do we care about ERC20? No, we don't care about deposit ERC20 because there are no token pairs, right? These are all... Wait, where did I put pool type? Pool type trade. These are all trade pool types. And trade pool types were defined as... Start closing some of these. Holds both NFTs and tokens. Will give a quote for buy and selling. NFT pair holds NFTs and will quote for how much it will sell an NFT. Versus a token pair. Does that make sense? So an NFT pair only holds NFTs if someone buys an NFT from it. Where does the ETH go? Oh, it says here to withdraw any... Okay, this is important. There's no explicit withdraw NFT call. but seems dangerous that deposit NFT has no check for owner. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay. So we need to get, if we want to show the ticks, we need for each pool, the starting spot price, how many swaps have gone through the pool to get current spot price based on delta. When you deposit, you don't get to choose. Okay, yeah. So if you deposit into the same pair, you're not changing any of the parameters. Oh, we also need to do for each pool, check if any parameters have historically been changed. Oh boy, alright. So this all has to be done sequentially. So okay, first we want to check historical parameter changes first. So for each pool, see if things have been changed. There has to be some way to check swap price and delta on pair without checking router calls. Okay. That makes sense to me. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Can I make this bigger? I don't think I can. Alright. Give me 3 minutes. All right. We're back. Let's see. Is everything still working? I think things are still working. Cool. All right, where were we? We had figured out that everyone who deposits to the contract is the creator of the contract for each pair. They all started with different spot prices. Let's see. I'm gonna need call deposit. Let's see. Call block time as block time. I'm gonna need the deposit times. We need to figure out how the parameters have changed. I'm actually, hold on. I'm curious. I'm gonna take a slight detour. Where, let's say, pool type equals 0. I'm just curious. So like here's a pool that's just, I don't want to do that one. Here's a pool that's just token, which means you've put in they put in ETH to create this pool. But then looks like they immediately withdrew it. No, they withdrew. Oh yeah, they withdrew the ETH. So this was just a test. Hold on. So we look at the pair. Where is this decided? Pool type goes in here. Create pair, pool type, pool type. Clone ETH pair. Pool type. Okay, we have pool type here. If pool type equals token, or here, where's pool type defined? Oh yeah, so token is 0, NFT is 1, trade is 2. So okay, we have that confirmed. Trade pools can't set asset recipients. Okay. Oh. Got it. Got it. All right. That makes a lot of sense. So, in the case, but why would you not have a pool type as trade? All right. In the case that it's a token or an NFT only pool type, then you have an asset recipient defined because that's who the asset is sent to. But that means I want to check on swaps. Because if you're setting asset recipient to 0, you should be checking the trade type, right? Okay, hold on. Let me start writing this down before I get lost. As a recipient only applies to token or NFT pools. Fees only apply to trade pools. Okay, interesting. Owner can make calls to other contracts from the pair. So this is like your permission delegate call. Same with multi-call, makes sense. All right. Pool type. Swap token. Okay, here's... How many swap functions are there? No, this isn't the one that I care about. This was... Let me do this. Function signatures for the pair contract. Swap NFTs for token. All right. Let's do this. NFTs for token. In this case, if I'm swapping NFTs for some token, and it's a token pool, that means... Wait. Send token output. This is what I'm looking for. Uh-oh, this is an interface. What is this interface? No? Internal virtual. Okay, let me write this down. So we have is for token and trade pools only, which means that oh, it's interesting you can swap for specific IDs. IDs specific are for NFT and trade pools only. Where are the tokens sent? Take NFTs from sender. All right, so here we have take NFT from sender, which I would expect based on pool type. Okay, I'm too lazy to go through the logic here, but I think we can assume that... all good. Enjoy your lunch. No problem. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, I don't think anyone else is going to come into the Zoom, so I'm going to end that. All right, let's work through this. Do we have anyone? Oh, I still have someone with me. Hello. So I think we can assume that the asset recipient is just going to get either the tokens, by tokens I mean the ETH, or the NFTs based on the pool type and functionally nothing else really changes. Delta isn't different. There's no fees, but anyways, still have a bonding curve. So token pool type doesn't matter too much. Let me save these notes. Oh yeah, we don't want this. Okay, so we have this. Let's get pair parameters changed as. So we want to get all of the parameter changes. Let's see. We want all of the parameter changes for a specific pair. So probably the fastest way to do this. Oh, there we go. We have 4 function signatures. I don't care about asset recipient. I don't care about fee. I do care about delta. I do care about price. It's interesting. You can't change the bonding curve. I wonder why. So we need these two. All right. You can also change fee and change asset recipient, but we don't care for those. You can't change bonding curves after deploy. Yet. Okay, so we have this, so let's do sudo AMM pair, where's change? I don't want pair factory, I just want pair. Oh, is pair not decoded? Hmm. Okay. Um, I flatten this. Okay, let me just do this remix. Oop, not what I wanted. Okay, let me do this. What's the fastest way for me? So we need the ABI to decode. I can't just copy it in from here because it's not flattened, right? So they won't like that. Can I compile? Do they have a README for compiling? Test gen. Okay. I don't know what make deploy means, so that's not helpful here. Man, I don't want to put this into hard hat. I wonder why flatten doesn't work here. Okay, here, let's do this. Can we take this? How old is this? 2019? Does this still work? I hope this still works. All right. Mm, here, let me just do this instead. In case anyone wonders what I'm doing, I'm just trying to flatten this one file. Generated to out directory. Aha! Alright. We have a flat file, which I can now put into remix. Pair flat.sol. Or what was this called? I should call this the actual name. It was called lssvm pair flat.sol. Let me just call it this. I want to compile. Uh-oh. Did flattener not work? All right. Okay. I am going to compile this on my own time. I think I need to put into hard hat so that we can verify it. And then I might do this offline and then just go through it next week, but we're going to basically put together these pairs, swaps, and get to... Well, okay. Yeah, I don't want to decode this manually. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to this next week to finish it off once we get there. So come back to this after decoding. But hope that's helpful for today. We'll